Hey guys, welcome back to Ultimate S&S. So one of the things you want to do whenever you're doing a fall garden is you want to keep an eye on the weather. If you look up here, we're going to put something up for you. As you see, it's going to be getting down around 39 to 36 degrees over the next couple of nights. So one of the things you want to do, you want to make sure that you cover your vegetables. If you've got squash running this time of year, the cold weather itself isn't what hits it, but there is a 1% chance of frost. So what we've done here is we built a body with these poles, and we will just cover these up with a tarp at night. That way we don't have to worry too much about killing our plants. As you can see, they're doubling in size since the last video we had. We got quite a bit of squash popping in, guys. And you don't want to leave these covered during the day because you still want your pollinators to come in and pollinate all of your fruits. That's rather unusual weather for this time of year here in Florida to actually get that cold, let alone actually have even just a very small chance of frost. But one thing I learned early on this year, always be proactive. We lost an entire garden the spring of the year after it was coming in really nice, just from one night of they messed up on the forecast, said 42, it dropped down to 37. We had a chance of frost apparently, and it killed everything. So if you're going to look at self-sustainability, you always need to be coming up with options. And I understand not everybody can go out and buy a greenhouse because they are kind of expensive, but you can make little covers for your plants. That's why in the fall I typically do not do a very large garden, especially up in your northern states, because you need a really good area where you're not going to have to worry about that frost hitting those plants. But if you live down here in Florida, you don't have to really worry about that, usually until around November, December. But unfortunately, things always are changing in our environment. We're seeing a lot of different changes in the weather patterns. For those who haven't been paying attention, you're talking like most of the United States is going to be almost like frozen tundra type weather this winter. Not a lot of rain though, especially out west. There's not going to be a lot of snow. It's just going to be really cold. So that's going to really further compound the water shortage issues that we're seeing around the world. So if you're not getting stockpiled and you live out that way, guys, and you're not stocking up and prepping water supplies and stuff, you need to get started on that, because it sounds like these drought issues we're facing out that way are only going to continue to get worse. So you want to make sure that you're always being proactive in what you're doing with your preps and pay attention to that weather, man. And if you're raising chickens or quail or anything like that, when you get these weird patterns of weather that come through and just kind of change overnight, you're going to notice it's going to slow down your laying as well. So definitely look into water glassing if you're getting extra eggs and stuff. That's just taking hydrated lime. That is not yard lime, that is construction lime. And you want to mix that with water. You can get those ratios off of the bags. You can get those ratios online depending on the type of hydrated lime that you're using, guys. And you can water glass your eggs and they will keep up to a year without even having to refrigerate them. Just put them in the closet and put a lid on to keep the evaporation down. You don't really even need a lid, but I would put it in there just keep bugs from attracting to the water. But I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm going to sign off here. Buzz busy right up till this rain come in, but hey, I always enjoy a good reprieve. Have a wonderful day.